Okay, guys, speaking and listening, ask and answer with a partner, okay? When you're happy, do you sometimes feel like singing? Let me ask Fran. I'm going to ask each one of you, okay? When you're happy, do you feel like singing? Do you remember a song
Não.
you like?
Como é que...
What's another way to say I feel like?
I feel like...
Uhum.
Sentir como?
I
Ou...
want to. Esse não dá para traduzir a pé da letra, não, tá? Não dá. When I say I feel like doing something, it's the same as I want to do something. For example, I want to eat. I feel like eating. Okay?
I want to eat.
I want to is another way to say I feel like.
No, I don't.
Okay. And you, Fabrício, when you are happy, do you feel like singing?
Yes. Yes, sometimes como é? I sing.
I feel like.
I feel like sing.
Okay, Katiane, when you're happy, do you feel like singing? Do you sometimes feel like singing?
Yes, I feel like singing.
Ok. Now,
Esse
Fran.
povo é cantor. Como é que é cantor?
Singer.
Aquela
Singer.
música.
Singer.
Tem aquelas músicas.
E principalmente quando há...
Exatamente.
Rita.
Mas assim, eu
é?
pensei em cantar assim, às vezes fica assoviando, né? Você tá feliz, fica assoviando, fica cantarolando.
Fabrício, ask Katiane the first question. Do you ever sing, okay? Do you ever sing? Here, in the shower, in the car, while you're listening to music, on an iPod, karaoke, in a choir band, okay?
Choir band, okay.
You are going to
Katiane,
make the first question here, the first.
Katiane, do you ever sing in the shower?
Yes, I sing.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Katiane, ask Fran the second question here.
Do you ever sing karaoke?
No, I don't.
Okay, Fran, ask Fabrício. The next.
Do you ever sing in the car?
Sometimes. I sing in the car.
Okay, sometimes I sing in the car. Sometimes I do. Okay. Fabrício.
Ei, Josi, para perguntar, do you ever sing in drunk? É in drunk?
When you're drunk.
To be drunk or to be... Como é que
When
fala?
you are drunk. Quando você está bêbado.
When?
Where? You are drunk.
Como? When
you are drunk.
You are drunk.
Or when you are drinking, né? When you are drinking. Fabrício, ask the next question, please.
Do you ever sing in the, como é que é? Choir band? Como é que pronuncia isso?
Or band.
Choir band? Do you ever sing in a choir band?
Or band.
Or band?
Or
band.
Coral? Deve ser coral.
No, I don't.
Katiane, ask the last question here.
Do you ever sing while you're listening to music? Como é que fala isso aí?
Edi?
On an iPod?
Example, for example.
Example.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Fran, is there a particular singer whose songs you like singing? Is there a particular singer whose songs you like singing?
No.
No?
No, seria okay. Is there?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Okay. Fabrício, is there a particular
Yeah.
singer whose songs you like singing?
Yes, there is.
Which one?
Not singer, band. Band.
Mm-hmm.
Band. I like you too.
Okay, very good. Do you have a favorite song?
Yes, one.
The song is one?
The song called
The
one.
song is called?
It's called One.
Mm-hmm.
Or one.
Okay.
Sabe inglês, não?
Viu? E ao lado do seu.
Catiane.
A dormir no quarto de hóspede.
Catiane, is there a particular singer whose songs you like singing?
Então, peraí. The music at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
Rita, Letícia e Edilene.
All
é que é?
right.
Olha, você não
Música
sabe,
é?
não? Letícia, porque você tá com esse mototáxi.
Nunca ouvi isso, não.
Hoje
Você achou
é.
isso?
E tem a Edilene. Desce, polidense.
Jesus.
As músicas que pega, né? No ouvido.
Edilene, oh my goodness. All right. In pairs, say if you think the sentences 1 to 7 are true or false. Okay? Here. I wanted I'm not going to ask you guys to be in pairs, individually. Okay?
Peraí, você falou muito rápido.
Don't be in pairs, individually, because it says here in pairs. But read the sentences here and check true or false. If you think the sentence is true, T. If you think the sentence is false, F. Okay? For example, singing is good for your health. True or false?
True.
True.
Okay, now do the rest.
O que é break?
É respirar.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, now you're going to listen to a song.
Pouquinho. Acabei, não.
Cadê Carola, gente?
Ela tá na reunião da Monteiro.
Vixe, vai voltar às aulas?
Não.
Não, é do quinto ano. Do quinto ano que tá saindo da sonho.
Vocês estão sabendo que tá rolando uma enquete aí, né?
Mas o decreto já suspendeu até dia 2 de dezembro, o decreto de hoje.
Acabou o ano, Kátia.
Eu também acho que devia voltar. Ah, tá. Acabando.
Mas voltaram os cursos livres.
É, isso. Inglês voltou, né? Por exemplo, lá na
Aham, mas não vamos
CCA.
voltar, não.
Hã?
Não vai voltar, não, vai terminar.
Vai terminar como?
Vai terminar o ano
online.
online.
Online. Uma hora dessa também não vale a pena mais voltar nada, não.
Pois é, o ano já acabando. Terminei aqui.
Ok?
Tem uns que eu fiquei na dúvida, que eu acho que é muito pessoal isso.
Não, mas é porque assim,
aqui.
alguns realmente, esses aí vocês vão ver que eles são bem open, né? Então, assim, vocês vão marcar de acordo com o áudio agora. Isso aí é a opinião de vocês. Agora você de acordo com o áudio.
Vai ter um áudio.
Yes.
Gabelando a gente, Josi.
Não.
3.34.
32.
34?
32.
3.32.
Good morning and welcome. On today's program, we're going to talk about singing. In the studio, we have Franco, the director of a singing school in Miami, and Molly, a student at Franco's school. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
First, Franco, can you tell us, why is it a good idea for people to learn to sing?
First, because singing makes you feel good. And secondly, because singing is very good for your health.
Really? In what way?
Well, when you learn to sing, you need to learn to breathe correctly. That's very important. And you also learn to stand and sit correctly. As a result, people who sing are often in better shape and healthier than people who don't.
Are your classes only for professional singers?
No, not at all. They're for everybody. You don't need to have any experience with singing, and you don't need to be able to read music.
So how do your students learn to sing?
They learn by listening and repeating. Singing well is really 95% listening.
Okay. Molly, tell us about the class. How long did it last?
Only one day, from 10 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
Could you already sing well before you started?
No, not well. I've always liked singing, but I can't read music and I never thought I sang very well.
So what happened during the class?
Well, first we did a lot of listening and breathing exercises, and we learned some other interesting techniques.
What sorts of things?
Well, for example, we learned that it's easier to sing high notes if you sing with a surprised look on your face.
Oh, really? Could you show us?
Well, I'll try.
For those of you at home, I can promise you that Molly looked very surprised. Were you happy with your progress?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we were singing in almost perfect harmony. It was amazing. In just one day, we really were much better.
Could you two give us a little demonstration?
Oh, okay.
Ok? All right, guys. Now let's check if they're true or false. Number 1, true or false? Singing is good for your health. True.
True.
Number 2, if you want to sing well, you need to learn to breathe correctly. True or false?
True.
Number 3, people who sing are usually heavier than people who don't.
False.
False. Number 4, not everybody can learn to sing.
False.
False. Number 5, you need to know how to read music to be able to sing well.
True.
É true?
False.
Sério?
Yeah. You need to learn how to read music to be able to sing?
O que é? You need to know.
To read music. Partitura.
Ah,
Entendi, não.
você precisa ler a partitura para cantar, né?
Uhum,
A partitura você precisa para tocar, né?
uhum. Se bem que para cantar também, né? Que tem a partitura
Pois é.
do canto. Mas precisa ler, saber ler partitura para cantar bem?
Não.
Não. Uh-uh.
Mas
Você
o
pode
ler não seria a música? Eu não entendi. Isso daí não concordo com isso, não.
Eu achei que era a letra da música também.
Eu também. Como é que você vai cantar sem saber a letra da música?
Não.
Eu entendi que ele está perguntando se você precisa saber escrever uma música para
To
ser capaz de
read
cantar.
music. To read
É ler.
ler
É
música.
ler a música para ser
Não
capaz
é
de
ler
cantar.
lyrics. Gente,
Sim.
lyrics é a letra da música. Ler música é, no caso, assim, de musicistas, né? Músicos.
Uhum.
Então é falsa.
False. Number 6. If you make a surprise face, you can sing high notes better. True or false?
Fiquei na dúvida.
True. According to the text.
True?
Mhm. It takes
Fiquei na
years to
dúvida.
learn to sing better.
False.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now, listen again. I'm going to play it one more time. Choose the right answer. When you are learning to sing, you need to stand, dress, or eat correctly. You
Stand.
remember? Yes, but I'm going to play so you can answer the others.
Saiu áudio aí pra você?
Não.
No.
Não botou não.
Just one moment.
Three point 32.
Good morning and welcome. On today's program, we're going to talk about singing. In the studio, we have Franco, the director of a singing school in Miami, and Molly, a student at Franco's school. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
First, Franco, can you tell us, why is it a good idea for people to learn to sing?
First, because singing makes you feel good. And secondly, because singing is very good for your health.
Really? In what way?
Well, when you learn to sing, you need to learn to breathe correctly. That's very important. And you also learn to stand and sit correctly. As a result, people who sing are often in better shape and healthier than people who don't.
Are your classes only for professional singers?
No, not at all. They're for everybody. You don't need to have any experience with singing, and you don't need to be able to read music.
So how do your students learn to sing?
They learn by listening and repeating. Singing well is really 95% listening.
Okay. Molly, tell us about the class. How long did it last?
Only one day, from 10 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
Could you already sing well before you started?
No, not well. I've always liked singing, but I can't read music and I never thought I sang very well.
So what happened during the class?
Well, first we did a lot of listening and breathing exercises, and we learned some other interesting techniques.
What sorts of things?
Well, for example, we learned that it's easier to sing high notes if you sing with a surprised look on your face.
Oh, really? Could you show us?
Well, I'll try.
For those of you at home, I can promise you that Molly looked very surprised. Were you happy with your progress?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we were singing in almost perfect harmony. It was amazing. In just one day, we really were much better.
Could you two give us a little demonstration?
Oh, okay.
Okay? So the first one is correct. So you need to stand. When you're learning to sing, you need to stand correctly. Yeah. And what about number 2? Singing well is 95%
Listening.
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 Yeah,
Listening.
just like speaking English. Speaking English is like half of the thing. You have to listen well so you can speak well, right? Number 3, Molly's class lasted
One day.
One day.
One day.
Number 4, Molly has always
Like singing. Like it singing.
Like sing.
Like it's
like singing. Oh, I was looking at the other one. Number 5, at first the students learned to
listen, breathe.
Listen and break.
listen and breathe. Breathe.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Uh-huh. Number
Breathe.
6, breathe.
Breathe.
Number 6, at the end of the day, they could sing
Much better.
much better. Let me ask you something, guys. Would you like to learn to sing? Yes? Are there any tips from the listening that you could use? What kind of tips here could you use?
For example, breathe correctly.
Breathe correctly. Yeah, very good. What else?
Listening,
Listen.
Listening well, listening better.
stand correct.
Stand correctly.
Stand correctly. Yeah. All right. Very good. Okay. Guys, I have this song here. Let me see if you guys can see. Oh my God.
Look for the tutor.
Hã?
Para procurar professor.
Singing teacher?
É.
Yeah.
Para procurar professor, como é que seria?
Look for a teacher. Yeah.
Look for. Tá certo.
274. Let's sing. Okay. The song here is Don't Stop Me Now. Match
Oh, você não mandou isso pra gente, não.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Match the phrases to the picture here. For example, a shooting star. What is a shooting star?
4.
Number 4. A shooting star. A rocket ship. What is a rocket ship?
Não sei o que é rocket.
Foguete.
5.
Number 5. A racing car.
6.
6. Carro de corrida, tá? Racing car. A satellite.
7.
Yeah. The laws of gravity.
2.
Is it? Oh my God, I don't know. 200 degrees.
3.
3. The speed of light.
1.
1. And a tiger.
8.
8.
Okay, so these are the vocabulary you're going to find here, okay? Listen to the song verse by verse and fill in the blanks with the phrases from A. Some of them are used more than once. Let me see here. Guys, I have to take a picture so you can... I'm gonna take a picture here so you can see the words, okay? To fill in the blanks. I'm gonna send you a picture. I think it's better. Fabrício. Tatiana.
Por que você não fez no computador?
Fica... Because here I have to show you the lyrics. The
Pra
lyrics.
gente completar com os nomes que a gente aprendeu?
Yes. Right here. These words here.
Mas a gente vai escutar ou tem que completar?
No, I'm going to play it for you. What do you think this song was voted in the US? I'm going to talk about it later, okay? Let's do it here. I'm going to play 1 point. 1 point.
Sou eu.
33. 34.
33. 33.
3 point. 3.33. Song.
Sorry, guys. Oh, just a moment.
real good time.
3.33. Song. Don't Stop Me Now.
Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world is turning inside out. Yeah, I'm floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by, like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees is why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me. Yes, I'm having a good time. Don't stop. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah, I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I am a machine ready to reload like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees is why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like don't stop it. Me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. All right. Oh, burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees is why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. Traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at
Have you guys ever heard this song? Have you ever heard it?
Foi muito rápido.
Yeah.
É porque se a gente tivesse com papel para escrever era mais fácil.
Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna
Mas dá
send-
para entender.
Ok. Ó, eu vou mandar para vocês essa folha depois, tá? Que daí vocês podem ouvir. Manda a música também para vocês cantarem, ok? All right. Let's go back here. Don't Stop Me Now. I'm gonna send you now the song so you can listen and practice. Mas já ouviram essa música?
Josi,
Não.
eu já.
Ah.
Ei, Josi, esse é do livro do professor, não é?
É.
Ah, então eu vou pegar no livro do professor.
Pronto. Aí tem o. Mas eu tenho aqui também. Posso mandar pra vocês depois. But
Tá.
let's go. Guys, learning a language in a month. Do you think it's possible to learn a new language in 1 month?
No.
Is it easy to learn English?
No.
How long have you guys been studying? How long have you been studying English?
4 years.
2 years. Yeah. Well, I've been studying English for a long time. I have been studying English for a long time. Yes, I can speak. I can communicate. Yes, but I need to learn a lot more. Right? Because, of course, because it's my job. Yes, first of all, it's my job. And then I want to teach. How am I going to teach if I don't learn? Okay, so in order to learn English, even though it is not possible to learn English in a month, right? But what can you do to learn English, to learn more English? What can you do here in the class? What must, not can, what must you do in these classes to learn more? What must you do? Tell me.
You must don't, como é que fala? You must don't speak in the class?
Yeah, yes, you must speak in the class. Of course, you have to. But, Kachani, you must not or you don't. You don't have to or you must not, okay? So you must not speak. You must not speak the other language or you must not speak at all. What language do we must not speak? For example, in this class here, what language we must speak in an English class?
English.
English, yeah. Okay, so you must speak English all the time, right? What else? Give me more tips. What must you do to learn more English?
Study after class.
I'm sorry, Fabricio?
Tip, one more tip.
Yes, more tips. More.
Studying after class.
You must study. I want you to complete the sentence. You must study after class.
Studying after the class. You must do homework.
You must do homework. Yeah. What else?
We must to watch series.
TV series. Yeah, you must TV series. But let me ask you.
You must listening.
You must listen.
Listen. You must listen.
To what?
You must pay attention.
Listen more.
You
listen
must pay
more,
attention.
a lot.
You must listen a lot. Yeah, very good. Okay, guys, it's good. But let me ask you something. You must do homeworks one day or every day?
Every day.
Every day, guys. I'm always telling you, please don't let I'm going to study during the weekend. Don't study during the weekend. No. Oh, I'm going to study on Friday. No, don't study on Friday. Study every day. I told you guys, every day. You have to study at least 30 minutes. Just that. 30 minutes every single day in order to learn English more. To learn more, we have to study every day.
30 minutes não tá dando mais para nada, não, José. É uma
Tá,
hora
não.
e pouco.
So, 40, 50.
1
Okay.
hour.
É
An
uma hora.
hour every day. Yeah. But you must study every day. You must study harder. Yes, guys, I'm sorry, but you have to do it. Okay, so have to, don't have to, must not, and can't. That's what we're going to see now. Match the signs to the rules. Do you guys remember what is a sign? This is a sign. This is a sign. So sign.
O quê? Ah, sign? Ah, tá.
Sign,
Ok,
yes,
ok.
they are signs. I want
Yes.
you to match the sentences here to these signs, A, B, C, D, E. Match, please, go ahead. Finish?
No.
Okay.
Finish.
Finish? All right.
Finish.
Number 1, you have to pay before the end of the month. Which one? A, B, C, D, or E?
C.
C.
Letter C, courses fees to be paid in advance. So you must pay before the end of the month. So when I say something is in advance, it's previous. For example, the classes, our classes, you pay in advance, right? So you pay, you have the classes. So in this case, you guys pay in advance. Got it? Like a rent, when we rent a house, right? We pay in advance. Before you move, you pay. Number 2, you don't have to pay to see this.
B.
B.
Letter B, tonight's movie Titanic, admissions fee free. Number 3, you must not eat here.
Letter E.
E.
Letter E, no
E.
food to be taken into the library. Number 4, you must turn off your cell phone before you come in.
A.
Letter A. Number 5, you can't talk here.
D.
D.
D, silent exam is in progress. Okay, so in order to say something that about rules, in order to for rules, to give rules for somebody, we can use have to, like it says here, have to, don't have to, must not, and can't. But what's the difference between them? Let's see here. Look at the highlighted expressions and answer the questions. Which two phrases mean it is a rule, there is an obligation to do this, you have to, and what's the other one? There is an obligation.
You must.
You must. Here, you must. You have to or you must. So both the sentences have the same meaning. If I say, Kachani, you have to do your homework, or Kachani, you must do your homework, they have the same meaning. Okay? Now let's go to number 2. Which phrases mean it isn't obligatory or it isn't necessary? What are the two? I mean, just one. Just one.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. Very good. And number 3, which two phrases mean it isn't permitted or it is against the rules?
Não é permitido.
You have to.
Here, from this one. They highlighted.
You can't.
You can't and
You have to.
no.
You must not.
You
I
must not.
must not.
Tu não pode, né?
Yes, it isn't permitted. You must not. For example, you must
You
not
must
eat.
not.
You must not, Fran, you must not eat during the classes. Okay? So it isn't permitted. All right? Okay. Now let's go to the grammar. Let's go to page 138 to talk a little bit more about it. 138.
Ei, Josi.
Yes.
E aquelas reposições que das sextas de manhã não vai ter mais, não?
Vai. Menina, eu tava pensando nisso hoje. Só que sexta-feira eu não vou poder, porque eu tenho reunião às 8. Vamos. Podemos deixar para sexta-feira que vem?
Sexta de manhã.
Mais 2. Eu tenho 2 reposições para fazer com vocês. Tudo
Oi,
bem?
você lembra que a gente teve uma? Você não assistiu?
Mas sexta de manhã.
Foi
Você
aquela
não
que você
assistiu,
disse que estava estudando para pós, para a prova da pós, foi os últimos dias da pós.
É porque eu atendo sexta de manhã.
Mas é cedo, primeiro horário.
7 horas.
7. Eu tenho um aluno às 6. Eu tenho um aluno agora às 6 da manhã.
Olha que coisa boa.
Mas eu amei fazer aula às 6.
Pra mim era um horário bom, porque parece
Nossa.
Você acorda 3?
que
Franciele
horário...
acorda com as aulas.
Não, mas é porque eu acho que o aprendizado pela manhã parece que o trem rende mais a cabeça da
Não,
gente.
mas rende mesmo. Eu gostei também.
Rende.
Se vocês quiserem, a gente pode ter algumas aulas às 6, não tem problema, tá? É porque um aluno meu viajou. Ele viajou, aí eu vou ter aula essa semana toda às 6. E outra aluna. Terminando uma e iniciando a outra. Tem uma das 6 às 7 e outra das 7h10 às 8h10. Porque eu tenho aula na Santa Lita às 9.
Ave Maria.
Tem outra aluna meio-dia, 1h.
Sim mesmo.
É a hora que dá.
Pode reclamar, não.
Não posso de jeito nenhum. Thank you. Yeah.
A vantagem da pandemia é essa aí, que agora a gente pode ter aula a hora que a gente quiser, né?
Pois é, né? Olha que coisa boa. Mas essa de meio-dia eu tenho que ir, é cansativo. Às vezes eu vou sem almoçar. Vou com fome. Mas it's fine. I'm happy.
E, Josi, seus alunos falam de voltar à aula presencial?
Não.
Ninguém
Eu
quer,
só tenho a Giovana. Giovana não quer de jeito nenhum online. A gente nunca teve aula online. Ela disse que não quer, não gosto. Não, esse negócio é muito impessoal. Eu tenho que sentir a pessoa aqui perto de mim para falar comigo. Ai, meu Deus. Tá bom, né? Ok.
Não, Jesus. É a resistência, né?
A Débora e a Paula estão fazendo 1 hora presencial também. Diz que não quiseram online, não. Eu falei, tá bom.
Não quiseram online também, não?
Não. Mas assim, é
Jesus.
tranquilo, porque chega lá, tipo, essas 2 alunas, a gente chega na mesa, então fica bem afastado, cada um no seu cantinho lá. E é bom, porque daí eu mostro, agora eu tô fazendo apresentações no tablet, tá ficando bem bacana. Aí eu fiz um mini quadro, né? Tive que me adaptar também. Anyway, guys, let's go. 7C,
Let's go.
have to, don't have to, must not, and can't, okay? Have to and don't have to. Let's talk about have to and don't have to. Before I play, I want to talk about this, okay? First, we use have to plus the base form to talk about rules and obligation. For example, I have to go. I have to do. So after have to, I have to use the verb in the infinitive, of course, always. Assim como, deixa eu falar isso aqui, explicar todo isso aqui em português, a gramática. Ó, assim como going to, que tem que ter o to have to também. É have to, gente. Não é have do, não, é have to do. porque é have to. E se for negativo, I don't have to. Alright? Agora aqui, ó. Só uma coisinha aqui. A gente viu lá naquela parte do verbo seguido de outro verbo no infinitivo, não foi? Que eu falei para vocês, por exemplo, deixa eu ver aqui.
I need to go.
I need to go. Se for negativo, I don't need to go. Não, não é esse não.
Não?
Quando for substantivo, lembra que quando o verbo se for substantivado, né, aquele negócio que a gente falou, a gente não precisa usar o verbo auxiliar, tá? So, em alguns verbos, em alguns casos que a gente usa no infinitivo, a gente não precisa usar o verbo auxiliar. Tá bom? O verbo auxiliar que eu tô falando é o do, o don't e o does. Alright? But let's go. So, have to talk about rules and obligation. Use don't have to plus verb plus base form to say that there is no obligation, you don't have to, or that something is not necessary. We use do or does to make questions and negatives. Do I have to go? Not have I have to go. Do I have I go? Have I to go? Do I have to go? So, quando a gente usa o have to, aí usa os verbos auxiliares. Do, does, did. All right? Now let's listen. 34.
Three point 34.
I have to get up at 7 every day.
She has to speak English at work.
We don't have to wear a uniform at this school.
He doesn't have to work on Saturdays.
Do I have to buy a grammar book?
What time does she have to get up in the morning?
Fran, make the first sentence, and Katiane, make the second one. Go ahead for affirmative sentences. Please.
É Fran primeiro, né?
Yes.
É para ler?
Yes.
I have to get up at 7 every day.
Katiane.
She has to speak English at work.
The third sentence, Fabrício.
We don't have to wear a uniform at the school.
Oh, not uniform. Uniform. Assim como university, uniform, universal, utility. Esse U aqui, ele tem um som de U. E outra coisa, quando o U, só lembrando lá do básico, quando o U tem som de U, eu não uso o artigo N uniform. Vou falar a uniform. Lembra disso aí?
Wear a uniform.
I wear, isso, mas aqui, ó, a uniform. Vocês viram aqui que tem um A e não N? Porque toda vez que eu tiver o U com som de U, não é N, é A. Ok?
Yes, I remember.
Next, Katiane. Forgot.
He doesn't have to work on Saturday.
Saturday. Yes. Fran.
Do I have to buy a grammar book?
And the question, Fabrício?
What time does he have to get up in the morning?
All right. So have to, don't have to talk about obligations, right? So rules and obligations. Do you guys remember our rules? Rules?
Yes, rules.
Now let's talk about must not, and can't. We use must plus verb plus base form to talk about rules and obligations. We use can't or must not plus base form to say something is prohibited or to state a rule. The words rule, the word can't and must not have similar meanings, but can't is more common in speaking. You can also use cannot. The verb must and must not are the same for all persons. The verb must is not often used in questions. Yeah. So to make questions, I don't use must. Must I go? No. Can I go? All right, to talk about rules and abrogation. It's usually, people generally use can to make a question. So 2 questions, we have to use have to. Do I have to or can I go? They are more common, okay? Now I'm going to play here to 3.35. Please.
3.35.
You must do your homework tonight.
She must clean up her room before she goes out.
You must not leave your bags here.
You can't bring food into the library.
Okay, I'm going to start with Katiane. Can you make the first sentence? Read.
You must do your homework tonight.
Fabrício.
She must clean up her room before she goes out.
Fran.
You must not leave your bags here.
Katiane.
You can't bring food into the library.
Yeah. Must and have to. Must and have to are very similar, but have to is more common, especially speaking. Must is often used in official forms, notice, and signs. Okay? Must not and don't have to. Must not and don't have to have completely different meanings. Compare. You must not go. You can't go. It's prohibited. Both are correct. Both have the same meaning. You don't have to go. You can go, but if you want to, but it's not obligatory. Okay? So in this case, for negative sentences, if I say you don't have to, it's not prohibited. You don't have to. But if you go, what am I going to do? Impersonal you. We often use have to, and must with impersonal you. You for people in general. For example, you have to wear a seat belt in a car. You can't take photos in the museum. So when I use you in general, to talk about anybody.
Quando for proibido, eu vou usar o can. Quando eu abrir... Peraí. Se eu usar can't, é proibido.
You must
se eu usar...
Vamos lá um pouquinho.
Não é você deve?
Isso, os dois. Eu posso usar o can't ou must to, quando eu quiser falar de algo afirmativo, tá? Can't, desculpa, afirmativo não. Algo que seja proibido. Must not, or can't, tem o mesmo significado. Agora, quando eu falo you don't have to, já é diferente, não tem o mesmo. Must not and can't tem o mesmo significado. You don't have to já tem um significado diferente. Tipo assim, você não deve. Assim. Você não deve. Entendeu? Tipo assim, você não deve ir. Mas se você quiser ir, eu não posso fazer nada. Agora, se eu falo you must not go, é tipo proibido mesmo, geral. Agora, para frases afirmativas, aí sim, os três têm o mesmo significado. Must not, can't, and have to. Must, can, and have to. Got it?
Right.
Okay, guys. So, let's do this as a homework. Can it be?
Homework 7B?
Yeah, 7C. See? No, 7B.
7B, yeah.
Sorry, guys, it's 7B.
É para fazer agora?
Não,
no,
em casa.
This is as a
A
homework.
gente não já fez?
After class, não, 7. Não, homework 7B. Homework.
Pra fazer a gramática também?
Grammar.
E a gramática
não, gente.
agora.
É, isso. A gramática agora.
Agora?
Não.
Agora acabou a aula.
Com homework, desculpa. As a homework.
Yes.
Ué, eu já
Gramática da 7C.
Da
7C.
7C.
Ah, tá.
Gente, eu tava na... Ah, não, é porque
Vocês
eu
estão
mudei.
falando 7B?
Foi, é 7C.
7B é o home.
7B é o homework.
É o homework.
7B, isso. 7B, homework. 7C, for next
Grammar.
class.
Gramática.
Gente, isso aqui é para a
Certo.
próxima aula, tá? Don't forget.
Ok.
7C. Page 139.
Esse trem é muito confuso. Eu vou caçar uma explicação aqui pra ele agorinha.
Eu vou dar uma estudadinha nele também, que peguei ele meio pelo rabo aqui. Não ficou muito bom, não.
Então tá bom. Boa noite pra vocês. Good night.
Good night.
Boa noite. Aí eu acho que vai
Bye.
dormir e correr pra cama, né? Ouviu, né?
Ouvi, tô morrendo de sono. Tchau.
Tchau, boa noite.
Boa noite.